Most men think women are attracted only to looks, money, or confidence. But here's what gets interesting. Sometimes a woman feels something around a man that she can't logically explain. It's not a smell in the literal sense. It's an energy shift, a difference in presence. And when men practice semen retention, many women unconsciously respond to the behavioral changes that come with it. The calmness, the eye contact, the emotional control, the lack of desperate validation seeking. Most men never realize this, but women are extremely sensitive to emotional tension and masculine energy beneath words. A man constantly chasing attention often leaks nervous energy without noticing it. He talks too much, over-explains himself, reacts too quickly to texts, and subconsciously seeks approval. Women feel that pressure instantly. But when a man retains his energy, he often becomes more grounded, slower, more intentional. His attention stops feeling cheap, and suddenly, women start acting differently around him. They stare longer, they become curious, sometimes even nervous. But the real reason is deeper than attraction alone. Women are biologically and emotionally tuned to notice emotional certainty in men. A man who is constantly indulging impulses often struggles with discipline in other areas too. His energy feels scattered. But a man with restraint creates mystery. He creates tension without trying. And tension is what fuels attraction. Here's where most men make a mistake. The moment they notice female attention increasing, they become reactive again. They start chasing. They seek confirmation. They ruin the calm masculine frame that created the attraction in the first place. And the woman who seemed fascinated suddenly pulls away. Not because she lost attraction, but because she's now testing whether your energy was real or just another performance. And what happens next reveals everything. When a woman becomes distant after feeling attracted to you, most men panic. They think they did something wrong. They double text. They become overly available. They try to win her back. But confident men understand something most men never learn. Attraction often grows in silence, not pressure. A woman pulling back does not always mean rejection. Sometimes it means emotional processing. Sometimes it means she feels the intensity and wants to see whether you collapse without her validation. Female attraction is deeply connected to emotional security. She wants to know if your confidence exists with or without her attention. And this is why semen retention appears powerful to women. Not because of magic, but because disciplined men behave differently under emotional pressure. They don't chase every mood shift. They don't react to every delayed text. Their energy remains steady. And steadiness is rare in modern dating. Most people are emotionally impulsive. So when a woman meets a man who feels emotionally centered, she remembers him, even if she tries not to. Here's where it gets interesting. The less reactive you become, the more space attraction has to breathe. Women often reconnect emotionally when they no longer feel you trying to force an outcome. Your silence creates curiosity. Your patience creates emotional tension. And tension is the hidden ingredient behind obsession. This doesn't mean pretending not to care. Women can sense fake detachment instantly. Real masculine calm comes from self-control, purpose, and emotional discipline. It comes from not needing constant validation to feel valuable. And that's the final psychological truth most men never understand. Women are not responding to retention itself. They're responding to the version of you that finally stopped leaking neediness, desperation, and emotional chaos. Because the moment your energy becomes harder to access, your presence becomes harder to forget.